Hello YouTube, Ryan McRae here. This video is going to be about the first 5 steps of starting a company, kind of incorporating your first company. So this is for any age, this is for anyone that's starting a company. So let's get to it. So step number 1 is going to be brainstorming, and you're going to brainstorm names. Now, your name is very important because your name is going to kind of describe to people what you are. It's also going to kind of make sense to the services you're going to be providing. It should be something that makes sense to you as well. And it should be a name that gets people's attention, is very easy to market, very brandable, things like that. So your name is important. Anyone that says that it isn't, I would disagree with that. So really put some time into your name. And another thing is, if you're not going to like it from a year from now, don't use it, because you're not going to want to change your name a year from now, because that's going to hurt your branding and marketing. So, and the other thing is don't just think of one name, maybe have 3 to 5 names, because when you do step number 2, you might find out that someone already has the name that you're thinking of. So make sure you have backups. And that brings us to step number 2, which is the nuance search. And what the nuance search is a search that either it can search your province or it can search the country for other names out there. So you're going to implement your name and you're going to search that, and it's going to search all the other incorporated names out there to make sure that your name doesn't match up with the same one, or it isn't close to a different one. Now, the only exception with that is if you have a name that's similar and you see that that company is doing completely different operations, you're probably 99% of the time going to be okay with it. But if that company finds out that you do incorporate that name that's similar to theirs, and they have a problem with it, they're going to send you a letter of cease and desist, and you're going to have an opportunity to change your name. But let's try to, not have that happen, and pick a name that's, not going to interfere with others. So that brings us to step number 3, and I'm going to say step number 3 is incorporation. So once you've found the name that you like and you've done the nuance search and the search comes back positive that your name is okay to use, you're going to incorporate using that name. So you can either do this online, and sorry, I forgot to say that the nuance search, you can do that online. It's about 25 bucks online. And if you're in Canada, you can do it through corporationcenter.ca. It's a site that I've used many times and I use with clients now. Or you can go into your local registry and they can do it as well. And there's usually someone at the registry that knows what they're doing, so they can guide you through it. And the same thing with incorporation. You can also do that online. Incorporation, though, I would probably recommend that you go into a registry or you do it through a consultant such as myself. And incorporation is going to cost you between $400 and $600. And that's depending if you're doing a name or if you're doing just a numbered company and all that. But with incorporation, I'm going to do a whole different separate video just for incorporation purposes. So once you've got your nuance name, your nuance search done, you found a name, and you've incorporated, that brings us to step number 4. And step number 4, I'm going to say, is build your business plan. Now, some people may say that's step number 1. I've never done that as step number 1. I've kind of got everything incorporated and everything, because then I'm in it, right? I'm in. So, and you kind of need a name for your business plan. So some people like to do the business plan first, but I like to do the business plan after these steps. So again, I'm going to make a video all about business plans, but brief summary about a business plan is it varies on what you're looking to be done. So if you're looking for an investment, you're going to need a pretty good business plan, either to go through a bank or a investor. They're both going to want a pretty good business plan for you to get investment. And even if you don't need investment, even if you're putting all your money in, it is a good idea to build a business plan, because it's something that you can follow and guide you through so that you're not kind of going off course, and that you have goals to reach with it. So, business plan. Once you got those 4 steps done, step number 5, I'm going to say marketing. So what I say about marketing is there is going to be a marketing plan within your business plan, but you're really going to have to sit down and think about your marketing plan, because that's going to be your next big step. Marketing and branding, I should say, is going to really get your company off the ground, and you're going to make sure that it's to the audience that's going to actually want your product. So that's going to let everyone know that you're alive and you're open for business. So marketing is a big thing. I'm going to also add branding. So marketing and branding. This is also the time to start thinking about, what colors you're going to use, what kind of, mission you're going to have, how you're going to operate, things like that. So that's very important. So anyways, guys, brief video. I'm going to get into a couple of these steps separately in different videos, but I'm going to say that these are the top 5 steps to just kind of get into the door of getting your company going. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Any questions or comments or any videos that you might want to see, please comment, and I will try my best to put a video together. And until next time, we'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.